Hey guys, Richard James here again, bringing you another video. And if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, you want to learn about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell so you're alerted to all my videos as they come online. Okay guys, so what are we looking at in this video? Well, as you can see, I have the Uplexer mobile Android miner up on the screen. So therefore what we're looking at is, or what we're going to be covering is, we're going to be doing an update on the Uplexer miner, see how we're progressing with that. We're also going to be looking at the ETN or Electroneum cloud miner, and also paying a visit to that fun mining game which I showed you about a month ago, and see how we're progressing with that. If you don't remember, it's a game that was very similar to like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and stuff like that. So where you'd start off with a small amount of hardware or whatever, and what you're doing though is you're building a crypto mining empire with this game. But you do actually earn Horror coins, which is one of the new crypto coins out there. So like I say, we're going to check out how we're getting on with that too. Also, just a thing to all of you guys out there that have been PMing me, telling me that you're beating me in the leagues, and that you've passed me on the leaderboard. Congratulations! I'm sure you guys probably have a lot more time to play it than I do, but like I say, we'll be taking a look at my account and seeing how I'm getting on. Obviously not as well as you guys. Okay, so this is the Uplexer Android miner. It's a very simple miner that mines Uplexer coin. The controls are very easy. You just select, this is the amount of threads, so essentially the amount of cores that are available, or yeah, I think that's right. Or no, I think threads are different than cores. Oh, I could be wrong. Anyway, so basically it all comes down to your processing power, the amount of processing power you have in your phone. Mine is actually saying I have 4 cores on this phone. I normally select 3 threads to run, and then what I'll do is I'll run the CPU at 50%. So we've got 3 threads running. I press 50% there, and then you just click start, and then off you go. And the reason why I like mobile miners, I did bring this up before, but the great thing with mobile miners is that the way they're done is that it basically levels the playing field, because you can only use one phone essentially per account. So if you wanted to mine loads and loads of Uplexer, for say, you'd have to have multiple accounts open on multiple phones, because the idea of it is to basically stop people that have got massive amounts of hardware monopolizing the mining field, as it were, and basically they're taking everything and leaving the small miners such as ourselves in the dust, and we're basically struggling away to mine a couple of coins here or there every so often. And that's what I like about it. Also as well, you can check your stats. So the last time we were in here, which is about a month ago, we had 407 Uplexer coins in our account. So we'll go and check out how we're getting on there. So if we just hit the menu, then you check your stats, and here we go. So we're actually up to, obviously I've been paid 482, but I have 61 pending. and the minimum pay is 75. So when that 61 gets to 75, which it won't take very long, that'll get put into the paid section. So we'll be well over 500 coins there. So basically just over 100 coins we've earned in the month, which through a mobile phone which is not using a huge amount of threads, and I'm only using 50% of the CPU power, I think that's actually pretty good. And like I say, at the end of the day, Uplexa is at the moment a coin that is not worth a whole lot, but you know, it's a bit like Dogecoin, ETN, all these sort of, you know, Potcoin, Primecoin, Peercoin, Blackcoin, all those that are sort of just waiting in the wings to have their moment. You know, like I said, I mean, I did say in one of my recent videos that I don't believe it's a good idea to put all your eggs in one basket, i.e. don't just mine small coins. You know, if you're going to be doing it, mine some of the larger coins as well, like Bitcoin or even Ethereum. I mean, even Litecoin, you know, that is super easy to mine, and yet it, you know, it's still worth, what is it, like between 80 to 100 dollars per coin. So even if you're, you know, you're mining Litecoin, you're still going to be able to cash that out for some a decent amount, you know, because like I say, mining it is actually pretty quick. But like I say, you know, Uplexa, if you've got a spare phone, unfortunately with this miner, you do have to leave it on, so you would need to have a spare phone really. Or obviously you can use your phone and just mine when you're not using it. Okay, so that's really pretty much all I'm going to say about that. In the description, at the bottom of the description, as always, I place videos for you guys to check out. I will place the first video I did on these items, on these applications I'm showing you. Go and check that out, and that'll have a much more in-depth description and talk about each item in turn. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to move on to the mining game, and we'll go and see how we're doing with that. Okay, so this is my account. Sorry for the flicking up and down of the thing. I was just making sure that we were recording. So this is the mining game. I won't wait for the double up to load, so we'll just collect the coins. And this is running actually a little slow. The great thing about this is it has bonuses all over the place, and also as well is that you can build sorry, my brain is just gone. Sorry. So basically it has bonuses all over the place, and you can build up I don't even know what you call them, but basically skills, as it were, that and abilities to sort of process the money faster, to mine quicker, and all those kind of things. So, and obviously, as you can see, you can hit that double boost there. The lightning strikes that you can see next to the various members of the game. They represent boosts for those characters, and also as well, what's quite fun, or you know, if you do leave it too long without playing, your characters do tend to fall asleep, so you just have to give them a bit of a nudge to wake up. So we're currently in my Ethash building. When I first brought this to you guys, I literally had, I think it was one building and I think about 200 coins I'd managed to earn through a bonus. I now have a lot more buildings and a lot more coins. So basically, like I say, so I've been playing for about a month. I wish this would stop. It's all right. My phone seems to be working very slowly. And yeah, so okay, so as you can see, I've got a fair amount of miners in this building. And what we're just waiting for is basically this last lot of Ethereum to be mined, and then what that does is then it does two things. It activates this lockbox, which is full of bonuses and upgrades for your miners, your managers, and stuff like that. But it also contains other things such as plants, cats, which you can then give to your miners, and that will actually sort of increase their mining power and things like that. You also get a free chest and a payout of money every 8 hours, so that's cool. And again, in here you'll have, look, you've got a cash bonus. You'll have there you go, there's a plant as well, which they go up in what they're worth. So I think they start at about 80 and then they go up to well over 2,000. And what that does is that sort of gives your miners, like I say, extra boost, so their mining power is increased. And then you also get a cash payout if the thing moves. Like I say, it's the other video will probably be better for you guys to check out, which I will put in the description, because for some weird reason my mobile is just not wanting to play. So like I say, a month ago I had 200 Hora and one building. So if we go and have a look at my buildings now, and I don't even get a lot of time to play this. So to build up, if you've got, like, you know, if you have enough time to play this regularly, you can rapidly build up your account, earning yourself a really good amount of Hora. It goes in seasons. Each season is 1 week. So basically you get a payout on, it's either late Sunday evening or early Monday morning. So as you can see, the Ethash that we were just in was the first building I had. I now have 3 other buildings, and then up in the top right hand corner you can see that if I buy 25 rigs in NeoScript, which is my most recent building, that building will also open. So obviously, like I say, it's just like building a mining empire, but the cool thing about this is you get paid out in proper coins. So we'll go back into this building, and then what we're going to do is I'll show you where I am in the way of coins. So I now have over 4,000 Hora coins at the moment, and I'm currently ranked 24th on the leaderboard. So, you know, you guys out there that are playing, I know there's quite a lot of you playing, because you keep PMing me, telling me that that you're doing better than me. So if this will scroll up, you'll be able to see where I am. But like I say, I don't get a lot of time to play it. I play it as much as I can, basically just so I can show you guys my account improving, and even to the point of saying that, look, I'm not playing this a lot, and I'm still earning a good amount of coins. So as you can see at the top right in the yellow button, it says season 13. When I started this, I believe I was on season 9, so that would be 4 weeks, so that's correct. And but again, it's not allowing me to scroll up. So I'm touching the screen and it ain't working. So unfortunately, like I say, I am, look, you can see there, ranked 24th out of 50. Because if you've got to be in the top 50 to be on that leaderboard. So I'm 24th at the moment. Any of you guys ahead of me, come this weekend, I will be coming for you. So like I say, put in the post, tell me how you're getting on. You know, obviously you don't need to divulge how many coins you earned or anything like that, but it'd be really good to know how you guys are finding the game and if you're enjoying it. I do find it quite addictive, and it is unfortunate I don't get to play it as often as I would like. But like you say, 4,000 coins, that's whole coins as well. It's not like Bitcoin, which is broken down into 8 segments or 8 decimal places. That is 4,000 full coins that I've got there. So like I say, if come the day Hora has its day in the sun, that could be me cashing out for a few thousand coins there. Okay, so there's not much else I can show you. If you tab this button at the top with what looks like a podium in the top left, that will automatically bring up your leaderboard. And then tab in, if you want to upgrade any of your miners, you can just literally tab where it says level next to them. And then I'm just going to upgrade him by 10. So I tap the level up. That's him upgraded by 10. And like I say, you know, I mean, a lot of times I'll just go through and upgrade, you know. But obviously you can only upgrade miners if you've got enough money in that you've mined, which is that green section in the center at the top, and then obviously your cash section in the box at the top right. The way, when you start, obviously you'll work through your levels quite quickly, depending on how often you use it. But if you come down here, like say, imagine you've worked through the top coin, and then if you want, basically this is a quick way of getting all your miners to mine the same coin rather than pressing each one individual. You just tap the coin there, and it just says set EXP to every rig, and you just click yes. So that's dead easy. And then obviously you just do that for every coin, and then like I say, when that is full, you'll just click the tab, and then it will say unlock, and it will give you a time. It normally takes, depending on, I mean, this is a big one, so this might take anything up to 5 or 6 hours. You do have various ways you can cut down that time, usually watching videos and things like that, so they're always good to watch out for. Normally will knock off about 30 minutes each time. You normally get 2 straight away, and then you have to wait an hour, and then you'll get another 1 or another 2. Okay, so that's just a good way of if you want to view your all of your miners all together and all of your managers. If you see the rocket ship in the middle, if you look to the right, what looks like some little cards, or like, you know, playing cards, tap that, tap it again. Oh, there you go. It's because it was a bit slow. So there you go, and then you can see that they're all my infrastructure managers, and then I've got my trading managers below. And if my phone would allow me to scroll below that, you'll see my miners. And again, it's obviously, as you can see, this game does work, but my phone is for some weird reason just playing up and not being very happy with it. So, but that again is how you do that. And if you want to go and visit your buildings, move from building to building. You simply hit that building in the bottom right corner, and then if you want to share your plants, here's all your plants, and then look, you see it scrolls that fine. Oh look, it's stopped now. And what you do is, if we come out of that, we'll go and find a miner if it'll allow us, and okay, so we'll click on the plants, and then we'll go right. So we'll pick that plant, we'll pick him, and then he gets a plant, and then you'll see a time underneath where it says 13 minutes 42 seconds. So that bonus will run for 13 minutes and 42 seconds, in which his rig will mine a little faster than everybody else's. And that's pretty much it. You do have various settings at the top there, in the top right where the little cog is. What that does, that is basically settings for your sound, settings for different, basically just different tweaks and stuff like that you can do to the game. So that's, I'm going to leave that with that, because my phone's just not being happy about it. But like I say, for you guys out there that keep telling me how much better you are than me, leave me a post. I want to see them. Don't just PM me. I want everybody to see them, you know, and then we can obviously compare notes on how we're getting on. So like I say, you know, in a short period of time, over 4,000 full coins, and that is actually not playing that often. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, and then we're now going to move on to the ETN Cloud Miner. This is the great thing about this one, is that you can sign up for it, you can use it, or like get it running, and then shut it down. It's a cloud mine. It works exactly the same as the cloud mining website. You do not need to have your phone on all the time for this. You can just get it running, and then as long as you log in every 7 days, because there's a button you have to hit, and which I'll show you, and then that will then add more time to your miner, and then that time will run down, and then you have to add more time to it again. Okay, so let's go and check that out. Okay, so this is my Electroneum cloud miner. I also found out why my phone wasn't working very well, because I had 19 apps running in the background, which obviously doesn't help. So anyway, I got rid of them, and everything should be working okay now and not dragging its feet. Okay, so like I say, this is the Electroneum cloud miner. The sign up process is dead easy. It used to be a bit of a nightmare. To be honest with you, it used to take you about half an hour. It now takes about 5 minutes. So obviously that is just a lot more convenient. So ETN, obviously it's it's a new coin. It has been around a while, in the sense of, you know, months, but it's not been around for years or anything like that. I do like the ethos behind this coin. Is basically the guys at Electroneum are literally and simply trying to create a coin that is used, that basically, you know, forms a actual ecosystem, in the sense of, you know, getting people spending it via websites, all stuff like that. I mean, a lot of you guys will probably say, well, yeah, but you know, people, you know, you can use Bitcoin on Amazon and quite a few places now. But ETN, they're actually trying to create their own environment. They're obviously they're trying to build something, as opposed to just throwing a coin out there and then hoping it gets used. They're actually trying to put things in place so people, you know, will definitely use it, as opposed to possibly might. So as you can see here, I have I have 1 day and 2 hours left of mining before this miner will stop. So what you do is you just come in, obviously, like I say, you get 7 days. So you come in around about this time, that's fine, one or so days left. And then you hit the big green button and that will extend it. And there you go. So you now got 7 days. So in 1 day, 0 hours, I can extend it. But obviously there's no, well, I'm not going to keep extending it every day. So in a week's time, I will hit that button again and then off you go. And the great thing is you can just switch it off. You can just literally switch that off for a week and then you don't have to do anything else. And then all you got to do is then log in and hit that green button. If you miss the green button, all that will happen is it will stop mining. But obviously you won't lose money, you won't lose coins, nothing like that. It's just you just then need to come back in here, hit the green button, and start it again. You know, and obviously some people just go, but why can't you just leave it and just let it run and it, because they want you to be interacting with it. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, when I first started mining, and you guys out there that remember, we were using Miner Farm. You had to log in every day on Miner Farm. You had to just log in at least once a day, I think it was, or I think it was once every 2 or 3 days. Once every 3 days, I think it was. You had to, and if you didn't log in within that 3 days, again, it just stopped working. So, you know, because they want you to be accessing the site, they want you to be going in, you know, checking things, possibly buying more hardware. Obviously, you don't need to do that with this, but I'm just saying, you know, that's why they put these things in place, is because they want you to log in and actually interact with it. So the last time we were on here, or in here, I had 411 ETN. Again, that is full coins. So let's go and check out how we're getting on at the moment. So you just click the button at the bottom that says wallet, that is now highlighted, and there we go. So I'm basically 100 up. I should actually be probably closer to being, because as you probably saw on the front screen, I'd mined 26 more coins. I should actually be closer than that, but I actually forgot to log in and press my continue button, my extend button, and for about 3 days it wasn't mining. So I think it was 3 days. It might have actually been a week. But so like I say, anybody can do it. It's very easy to forget, but just make sure that you do. So you normally, when it started, as you can see here, look, scrolling. When I first started on the 3rd of May 2019, you were earning 100 coins pretty much that was the thing. You'd earn 100 coins every month. And then for some weird reason, in July, I earned 200 coins. I actually thought they'd changed the process, and therefore you were able to mine. You were mining faster. But then it went from July 8th to August 7th. So I'm guessing it's gone back to earning 100 coins a month. But even 100 coins a month, how many, you know, obviously I realise, you know, what I'm about to say, people will say, yeah, but it's not worth as much. Bitcoin. If you're earning half a coin in a month, I'd be well impressed. Most of you guys out there, you know, obviously there might be the odd person that's got a couple of ASICs mining away in their attic or in their basement or something like that, which you might well be getting, you know, a good amount from it every month. I know when I had physical miners in my house, you know, I had basically I started off with a S5. I moved up to and well, I eventually moved up to an S9, but I had ones in between that as well. But I mean, the reason why I stopped physical mining was I bought an S9, which one machine was better than the two S7s. Is it? I think I had two of them, and my one S9 was better than those two because it was mining something like 14 terahashes every every flipping whatever. It was running, that's how much it was mining, and that became that became outdated within about 6 months, and it was just like, this is just getting crazy, because it was at that point when all these massive warehouses started popping up of just, that had thousands and thousands of mining machines, because it was, it just gone boom, because obviously in 2017 we had the $20,000 jump, and then after that, it carried on for a bit. It did die off, but many companies saw the potential and just invested and bought mining machines when they hardly cost anything, because basically they weren't selling, and and then just filled up warehouses. And so therefore my S9 was just, I was just losing, so I sold it, and that was the last physical mining machine I ever had. So since then I've used cloud mining, or these programs that I bring to you, and various means like that, to mine now. And I'm still mining a good amount of coin. And the good thing with it is, obviously a few of our programs that we use, you can just switch them off. So like this. And that's what nowadays I think what you've got to be looking for is sort of return. Always got to be looking for your best profit return. So how much is the laptop I'm running this on, how much is that costing me, and how much am I getting back? But also as well, like I've said in the past, I don't earn coins and then cash them out. I am someone that believes in the longevity of cryptocurrency, and therefore I have cashed out coins in the past, but at the end of the day, Bitcoin and a lot of these coins that are around, I don't think they're anywhere near their potential. So, for you guys, cash out, don't get me wrong, cash out a bit, but also hang on to a bit, because in the future, and I'm not talking about distant future, I'm talking about relatively near future, you might find those coins you have are going to be worth hell of a lot more then than they are now. So always I would say always put a little bit away and just hang on to it. Okay, so back to this. Now I've waffled on for a while. So obviously it works exactly the same as a standard wallet. So obviously it's a cloud miner, but it also has a built-in wallet. So you got the pay button for sending, you got the receive button for doing exactly that, for receiving. The thing that says top ups at the bottom, it basically doesn't really sort of include too many other countries. It does include South Africa for definite. You also can go in and search your own country, and basically what that is, where it says top ups, it's actually for topping up your mobile phone, but not a lot of places use that facility at the moment. But like I say, you can search your country in there and see if it's available to you. Okay, so what else can we look at? So if you come in here, you can go in and you can check out the calculator. So the last time I think we looked at this, ETN was a lot, well actually it was quite a bit higher. I think it was in the 5s. It's now down to the 3s, sort of mid, like mid threes. But the good news is the gig economy, which I talked about in my last video. That website is actually due to come online at the end of this year. So if it's, I mean, there's not a lot there at the moment. It's just if you look up gigfair.com, you can just basically it's just like a single page, but it gives you a bit of a write-up about what the website will be doing and will include. And for me, I think it's one of those things that once people realize it's there, it will catch on quick. And once that catches on, that means that ETN, the coin, will then start being used a lot, and then once that coin starts receiving a lot of use, you will see the price of ETN go up quite dramatically. So, like I say, it's a good thing. Just even if you use it, get your ETN and you cash out here and there, put some aside, because in the future, I'm sure I am actually fairly positive this is a coin that is going to do well. It might not reach the heights of Bitcoin. You might not be looking at 10,000 a coin, but you could quite easily, I think, be looking at $100 coin. And if you've got 400 of them or 500 of them, well, that's $500,000 right there. That's 500 times 100. No, am I being mad? No, I'm going mad, aren't I? It's not 500,000, is it? Sorry, my brain has just gone a bit mad there. So, if I got 500, and then it's 50,000, isn't it? I think it's 50,000. So anyway, that's better than what it's worth at the moment. So excuse that faux pas on the mathematics there, but like I say, with any of these small coins, just keep some aside, because they not all of them, but I'm sure that ETN is one of the coins that will go up. And obviously the calculator, we can just check that out at the moment. If you just go use balance, that's how much it's worth at the moment. $1.82. That's what my 500 coins are worth. But like I say, if they end up at $100, it's worth a hell of a lot more than that. And then obviously you can look up your various different exchanges here. There is quite a selection of them. KuCoin is one that I've actually recommended in the past to use. I like KuCoin. It's very simple. So if any of you guys looking for exchanges to visit for any reason, I use KuCoin. I find it's just very easy to use and very easy to understand as well. So finally, the last thing, any of you guys that decide that you want to use this cloud miner, if you come in to more and then go into generate, this is obviously that is my referral. So entirely up to you. That is on the screen, so you can go in here, you can go scan QR code, and then you can scan that off your screen and then make me your referral. That would be very much appreciated, but if not, that is totally cool as well. That is totally up to you, but like I say, it would be greatly appreciated if you did. So, and like I say, at the bottom there where it says scan code or enter code, the code you saw, you seen on the screen, you can type that in, or you can just scan code and then use your mobile phone to scan that off your monitor screen. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's basically what I'm going to leave you with. I know it's a relatively quick video. I hope you didn't mind me waffling on. I know I do get on my soapbox now and again about certain things. In the next video, we're going to be going back and looking at the other cloud mining sites that we use. So Cloud Crypto Coin, EOBot, and then we'll also have another quick look at Hashing24, and then obviously the video after that, I'll tell you when I've decided. So anyway, it's really great to have you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. For any of you that it is the first time that you're visiting my channel and you want to learn more about where to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, about crypto investment, about lots of other crypto related stuff, then make sure you hit the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner, and also tag that notification bell so you're alerted to about my latest videos as they come online. Okay, so thanks again, take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon.